or
We're gonna hit
out?
live. I don't know. I did both because did you get the link from the text? It wouldn't. I sent two and it said did not send, and I'm like, what the hell? So then I'm like,
Well,
then I sent one to Teresa, and hers went like that.
It might be something to do with my Facebook because I've been on my personal Facebook now for about a month. And on my phone, I have a hard time getting back on Steve and Susie's Facebook. Yeah, well, so
hello,
maybe
everybody.
I don't know. Maybe because I'm logged out or something.
Huh. Yeah, maybe. Hey, everybody. How you been?
I got the notice.
What's up?
Good to see everybody.
Nice to see you, guys.
Multi-gunman, how the hell are you? Good to see you, Jezzo. Always a pleasure, my friend. I hope things are well. And by the way, I don't want to say anything, but I'll tell you who was first tonight was Jay Watt.
Yeah. Back on it.
What's new? Not a whole hell of a lot, Multi. I'm just, chilling like a villain.
All right. What up, Multi?
What was the first thing Jay Watt said? Was it don't?
No, probably said how hot Dish was.
He just sent her a wink.
I sent you a link. Sorry.
That gave me a shiver.
Not in a good way.
No kidding.
Like usual.
No kidding. That's funny. That's funny. So what have you been up to, Stevie?
This week I have been working the crap out of my driveway. I had a couple low spots that needed leveling out.
Oh, yeah?
And I found a bunch of clay in the woods. There was a little hump in amongst the pines, and I had to zip a few pines out of the way, but got digging into that clay and built up my driveway like a foot taller than it was.
Oh, you got clay, so mud season wasn't too bad for you then.
Oh, bullshit.
Bullshit.
My woods is still oozing water out of the ground.
Is it?
Yeah. We had a swamp. The mosquitoes are vicious this year.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, poor Susie can barely go outside. They're just like, here she is. Come and get her.
Oh, no.
Oh, she's a magnet. Who?
Guns Girl.
Hey, Guns Girl.
And Vanessa Kitty.
Hey, Vanessa. Me? Yeah.
I'm sure she's never heard that before. So that, and I mowed the lawn today, so all my allergies are going bonkers. I need a nurse.
Do you hear how Dish is talking?
My allergies are bad too.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on?
Darn it. I needed a nurse, Dish.
Guns Girl, how you been? Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Clay is really bad for making mud. Try crushed stone instead. Yeah.
Well, I have to work what I got because I had to put logs down in the low spots in the swamp.
Yeah.
Make a corduroy road, and then I top that with clay dirt. Clay sand, clay dirt. It drains pretty good, but now that's just like concrete. And then I topped it off with a layer of sand for traction because it does get slippery when wet. Yes, but gravel and all that shit's coming. Right now it's a construction driveway. We'll get road gravel and stuff on it.
There you go. I say put that refurbished when they chew up like old asphalt.
Yes.
I don't know what they call it, but you can get that.
It's going to be for a topping. It's going to be either recycled crushed concrete, small, or the blacktop, whichever's cheaper.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Guns Girl. Hard back. Thank you, Vanessa. I couldn't think of the name. That stuff is just, it's great.
Right. The only thing I want to read up on it to see if it, you know, how you put a little bit of oil in water and it makes the rainbow and all that crap.
Yeah.
I want to make sure it doesn't do that. Just for, you know, the pollution aspect.
Yeah.
Although it would kill the mosquitoes, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Just saying. The old farmers used to pour motor oil in their ponds to coat the surface.
Oh,
my God.
goodness.
We were so barbaric. God, duh. But it only takes like a little bloop and it will put a layer and it suffocates the mosquito larva from breathing.
Oh, okay.
And it knocks your mosquitoes back. But holy shit. Holy kill a duck, Batman.
Reclaimed millings. Okay.
Millions. Yeah, whatever's cheaper by the ton or the yard or
Right.
however you got to buy it, or availability.
I watched this couple on YouTube from Alaska, flat tire farm. And they actually have to leave their trucks down at the end of the driveway at the road
Right on.
during the mud season because they can't. It's just impassable. So they take the 4-wheeler,
Gotcha.
and he's tied. They're tired of it, so he's starting to do their stuff now. And
Yeah, mine gets impassable during wet season too. Matter of fact, I even got the little 4-wheeler stuck out there.
and what's his
I had
name?
winch myself out.
You know the guy from Alaska that has the cabin on top of his friggin' pickup truck?
One he built.
Yeah, I forget his name.
Oh, it's a he. No.
Yeah. Anyways, he built this nice cabin, but now the land got sold and they're putting they're giving him neighbors. He don't want neighbors, not that close. Anyways, he bought a new place, and his road is kind of impassable sometimes too, I guess. And then so I called a friend of mine, and he goes, he's really good with these roads, and he told me what to do. And you know who he called? The guy who quit.
From Maine and all that.
No, from YouTube. The guy from
Yeah, but he's from Maine and New York.
No, the guy that's got like 6 million views every time he does a video.
Yeah, built his own cabin and all that, and used roots for doorknobs and all that.
No, not that guy.
Oh,
The big, tall, skinny guy with the glasses. He looks like what's his name from St. Elsewhere. Or yeah. I haven't been fishing at all, unfortunately.
Are you talking about ringworm?
No. If you said his name, I'd know it.
Bob?
No.
Come on, Dish, you know some fellas' names.
Dish knows him too. I know she does.
And where is he from, Mikey?
He's from Alaska.
Oh, he's from Alaska.
Tall guy, glasses, does everything, does all the bushcraft shit, but he does all the survival shit. And
are you talking?
And he got like 5 million views for every fucking.
Let's keep it radical. That guy. Something Whipple.
No.
Is it Dave Whipple?
Bad Street Boys, bad. What the fuck is the name of that channel? I forget. But that's, you know who I'm talking about, right?
Does he have a wife that does YouTube also?
Nope.
Girl in the Woods?
No, they're from Michigan. They live in Michigan. That fucking godforsaken fucking state. And by the way,
Hey, I moved up in the world. I forgot.
No,
I
you
don't
didn't.
have to point down here no more. I have
No, you
point up
didn't.
here.
Because from what I hear, your governor's worse than mine.
I just seen a post today. There were like 500 and something thousand more ballots than there was registered age, than there was voting age people in Michigan.
No, Jay
500 and
Watts, not
something
Dave Bernie.
thousand.
I wish that I could just flip through, but as soon as I leave here, I know I'm gonna.
No, I'd hit you 3 in the morning.
Because I'm on my phone, so. Something boys.
Outside boys or
I know
outdoor
what
boys?
you're talking about.
Outdoor boys.
Outdoor boys, yep. Thank you,
I said it
Stevie.
first.
Yeah,
Okay.
you did it, Stevie.
So now, to
Outdoor
recap, the guy that bought the land is going to ask him to come up, talk to him, and he says, "Oh, maybe I'll come out and if I have any spare time, I'll come out and I'll help you with it. I'll show you what to do."
Outdoor boys are in Alaska too?
Outdoor boys, yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever watched them. I know of them. Somebody else told me about them.
Yeah, I just watched one of their videos the other day. It was on Facebook, in fact.
Yeah, because his son's doing videos now.
Yep.
But he's not.
that.
He's done. The only thing you watch. So the ones that he puts out now, they're like a year and a half old. They're just ones he never submitted.
Oh, okay.
But
I hate when they do that. Sorry.
well, he quit. He
Screws me all up.
It was getting too much for him, I guess.
I thought they got canceled.
No, he went. No, dude, this guy's like oh, no way. They want him to do a TV show. He's like, no, because I don't want to be. I do what I do.
I'm already rich enough.
Well, yeah. Think about it. The guy gets 4 million views every fucking video. How much money do you think he's making? And he doesn't even do, what do you call it? He does no promos. Can you imagine if he did promos? How much money he'd make? But anyways, yeah, so that's cool. That'd be good to see him because that'd be fun. But yeah, he's doing his whole road. So,
yeah, I had to start with logs because I couldn't even take my tractor out there to dump dirt.
well, that's what the outdoor boys guy did at his place, at his off-grid camp. He cut down friggin' standing dead spruce. He started with that, and then he came in, and he put what rocks he had, boulders or whatever, and then he came in. He had the small excavator.
I wish.
And then he did it that way, But
yeah, I figured what I was concentrate this time is I had a top coat of that clay soil on top of the log, so it made it smooth, right? And pretty water resistant. Dish rode in a wagon on it, a little bumpy, but it was okay.
Yeah, it was.
Well, now it's like a
she looked wicked comfortable, by the way.
It's a foot thick, and I ran the dirt over the sides to cover the end of the logs so they will rot slower, so I get more time out of my driveway before I have to redo it.
You need, by the way, I was gonna comment on your video on that, but I didn't. You need to go get get out of the junkyard, get yourself a couple of back seats out of a if you're gonna take people to ride around the land, I mean, holy shit.
Get me a couple of van seats.
Yeah, because this fat old ass ain't sitting in the back of that truck, bumpity bump. You got to be helping me back to my tent.
Oh, they were wicked bumps too, because the tires on the trailer are real hard and inflated, hard. So Didn't even think about poor Dish's back. when we bumped out there.
Guns
That
Girl.
had to hurt.
Everybody's tits were doing this.
Guns Girl. You know, Guns Girl,
Arms
you guys are
flying up
ranked at
in the
like,
air, like
you
I
guys
was
aren't
going
like the
20
best.
miles an hour.
Guns Girl, you guys aren't the best with like with thing, okay? Like you're in the middle. So you guys can go either way. So yeah, granted I'm like number 6 or something for the worst, place on earth to own a gun. But because California is in front of me, New York is in front of me, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and then me, and then Mass. Oh wait, I think Maryland or Delaware, somebody's in there too. But anywho, you guys are up there. You guys like in the 20s. So I don't want to hear how Michigan is, all that and then some, because you ain't.
I think
Oh, no.
Outdoor Boys was originally from Michigan, wasn't he?
Probably.
Stop. Stop. Help the people. Yeah, Glocks.
I can't
Only-
see the chat, so if you wouldn't mind reading it out loud, Mike, if anybody
Well,
talks
I'd
to
like
me.
to, but there's some stupid money symbol in my way.
No, great.
Vanessa wrote, Glocks. She said her assault ban case is still waiting at the Supreme Court, which will get knocked down because the Supreme Court said the Supreme Court came out with that decision that
Thank God.
ARs aren't assault weapons. So, and she said, Glocks and Glock light guns are now banned. October 1st. So we have this. We can only have certain Glocks, but the reason for us not to have a certain Glock, it has nothing to do with. It's the stupid reasoning. It's the,
Safety.
Yeah, it's in the gun, and not for nothing. If I drop a gun, if I put a gun on a dresser, and then I'm carrying laundry or something stupid, and I bump into the dresser and it falls to the floor, I don't want the fucking gun going off either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, I can see their points on why they do it.
Well, they made them in your state. They made them put a safety on it, and they made the trigger pull astronomically hard.
Yeah, ours is 10 pounds,
Heavy.
I believe.
Heavy.
Yeah,
and
ours is 10 pounds.
That's bad for a pistol.
Yeah, you just buy a pistol with an adjustable trigger. Make life easy.
Yeah. Good luck. I bet you they can't sell them.
See, that's why I like air guns, because air guns have adjustable triggers.
Just don't over adjust it like a certain person on one of my live videos did. Just saying.
I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, Vanessa, ours is under our control is what they call it, right? So if I'm carrying in Massachusetts, if you're carrying a gun, it has to be in your control. Does that mean it has to be on your body? No. So if you're in your vehicle, it can be in your console. It can be in the what do you call it? In your door. As long as it's in your control. Although we are supposed to, I believe, if memory serves me correct, at home it's supposed to be in a safe, which doesn't really.
We got that law too, but only if children are going to be around or are around.
That's the way it should be.
We do have a way out.
Not everybody has children. Yeah, we are Jezzo. We're limited to 10-pound triggers and 10-round mags. Yeah, so you can't. So that sucks though, Vanessa, because you can't take a kid. Can they still get their hunting licenses and go hunting? Because I'm sorry, I think a kid should be able to go hunting at 13 years old. I have no issues with that whatsoever.
At least small game hunting.
No 13-year-old can take a deer.
Speaking of stupid Michigan, we had a line across right across the middle of our state on the mitten part. We have a line right across our state. Above the line, you can use a high-powered rifle. Below the line, you have to use shotgun or straight-walled
Yeah,
cartridge.
New Hampshire does that too.
They took the line away. So now I can go back to my old neighborhood where
Use a
there's
rifle.
state land right outside and shoot my 30-06.
Yeah.
I think what they're trying to do is get people to complain. So they're going to make hunting illegal in the lower part, or just try to ban rifles.
Did you see Washington State is trying to ban
Hunting, period. Yep.
period, hunting and fishing? It
Fishing
says
too?
that they're trying to ban hunting for food. Oh, so I can hunt for a trophy then instead?
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
So that means you can't go to the grocery store and look for an avocado either? Hunting for food. Literally, if you take
There's
them
no
literally.
way. There's no way it'll. Oh, it's Oregon. Sorry. There's no way it'll pass.
Well, they're all vampires up there, so they just can run and get their deer. So, oh wait, that was Washington, wasn't it? That vampire movie, the goofy vampire movie series.
Yeah, honey. Towns like the town I grew up in banned hunting too because what happened was is that people were moving out of the surrounding cities of Boston and moving to like areas like in my town and the towns where I grew up, and it created a boom, right? So industry came, they put industrial parks in, the houses went up like wildfire. The houses went up. So there really isn't Massachusetts. Well, you live here. You live in the Northeast. Massachusetts is well, Eastern Massachusetts is so condensed with people that it's. So yeah, the towns can, but the state can't. The state's saying you can't hunt. I mean, anywhere in the state. I'm kind of thinking in Oregon. I bet you there's more people that live in Massachusetts than there is in Oregon.
Yeah, we have townships where you can't hunt because of the whole safety zone thing.
I'd still be out there in your yard with a pellet gun. I'd be out there in my yard with a pellet gun if I were you hunting squirrels. Who cares? That's fine. You can't discharge a firearm, but now you can use a crossbow. They don't make any noise.
Yeah, shooting up in a tree at a squirrel with a crossbow.
But unofficially, Vanessa, I will tell you that there are plenty of people that I know personally that still hunt in towns around here you're not supposed to hunt in. They just do it quietly.
That would make him a criminal.
Eight's a little young, only because of the, an 8-year-old holding what's a rifle weigh if you're using a rifle, right? 5-6 pounds with a scope, maybe. Who knows? If you're using a scope,
they make
there's no
kids rifles.
There's no 8-year-old shooting a 12 gauge.
I would hope not.
So, or a 20 gauge. So, but yeah, I think 10, 11, 12, 13 is fine. I got no problem with that.
with the parent, I hope.
Oh, yeah, obviously, yeah. I have no problem with that. Do you see what Vanessa wrote? A black bear last fall in the town sat on a chicken coop eating chickens while the townspeople watched and complained. And then Vanessa says, I said, well, the town banned hunting and discharge of firearms. You only had access to firearms after you entered the military in the 80s. Dish was firing a 12 gauge when she was 6.
Sawed off H&P, you better believe it.
Oh, really, Vanessa? That was my grandfather. He was in the, he was in the Army. Well, he was in the Navy first, and then he kind of punched an officer in the face. So, instead of going to, whatever they call it, he just said, well, I'll leave, but just give me, don't dishonorable, just discharge me. So they discharged him. He went to the Army and went to the Army and was in the C. I'm trying to remember what it says on his plaque. C5 demolition something, blah blah blah. I don't know.
Ooh, yippee!
But he blowed shit up for a long time.
That's what my ex-brother-in-law did in Vietnam. He was the guy that needed to blow up trees to make a helicopter landing spot. He said it was pretty fun.
Oh, yeah?
I'm telling people got mad for your comments. Of course that, because people, you say gun in public and people are like, what?
What do you need that for?
It's so, it's like I tell my sister got mad at me one night because I said to her, I go, not everybody lives with a cop around every corner, I said, so God forbid, I said, you're home alone, and, people.
What are you going to do?
2 guys break in your house and they say, oh, it's just a girl all by herself. They get thoughts in their head. Yeah, okay, so you dial 911. So now you're on wherever and you have to wait 4 or 5 minutes for a cruiser to come. Well, that's 4 or 5 minutes of a beating you're taking. You want to take a beating for 4 or 5 minutes? And by the way, now you got to live with, now you're going to have all these, nightmares and PTSD about it and all that bullshit. When all you have to do is grab a gun, point it at him and say, you have a choice, live or die. Most people, if they're not holding the gun in their hand, they're going to run.
I ran into my first human being with that TDS, Trump Derangement Syndrome, on Facebook.
Oh, congratulations, Vanessa. That's awesome. Vanessa officially bought her house.
Cool.
Nice.
And she has her brother living with her. And her state went to concealed carry only.
I think.
And you know what's funny, Vanessa? A lot of states back in the day, like New Hampshire, you used to have to get a special permit to carry concealed. Being a retired United States Air Force medic, I would do your first aid when you break in. Exactly right, Vanessa. Second mortgage payment sent in $318 left to Cool.
Wow, that's low. Congratulations, Vanessa.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And you guys got some big deers in your state too.
Where's she at?
CT. Oh, it's really, Vanessa? Because here, so in Massachusetts, when you get your license to carry, it's already a known fact that you're carrying concealed. So there is no special permit to carry concealed in Massachusetts.
So far here, you can just slap one on your hip as long as it's out in the open.
Are you on the left edge of Vanessa, the right edge? Do you have the New York accent? In other words, you say coffee?
Is CT Connecticut?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's what I thought, Vanessa, but who do I know? What do I know? I mean,
Yeah, you guys don't remember? She told us this years ago that she lived in Alaska.
yeah.
You guys' memories suck.
No, I remember that.
Connecticut, Yankee, no New York accent. Good. No, but so do you live in the left-hand corner or the right-hand corner?
Can't live in the middle.
Well, because the right-hand corner is near my, well, her whole state's near my state, but I used to travel down to her state for work.
Hey, Mike, have you been getting any reports about pollution in the ocean and not eating shrimp and stuff?
Nobody said nothing to me.
Huh.
But up this way.
I was wondering where all that sewage
Middle.
went that got
Oh,
dumped into
nice.
the Potomac.
I got you. I know where you are. I used to, what is the name of the town in Massachusetts that borders Thompson, Connecticut, or Thompsonville, is that how you pronounce it? Or Thomasville, or Thomas, I don't know. It's weird because, it borders Webster, Mass, I believe. Because I get down to Webster, and they have this lake in Webster, Mass, and you can't pronounce it. It's a fucking, it gotta have 19 letters in it. And,
She's on the west edge of the Connecticut River.
yeah. And I used to, because this guy was on the main drag, and I love this town of Webster because it looks like an old town, like like you see in the movies. You know what I mean? And you go as soon as you go over the tracks, you're in Connecticut, and I would turn around. But then I used to do some deliveries down because I used to take Vanessa. I used to take what is it? The box, the pipe, and that 3.
Oh Lord.
$3.95.
Live on TV.
I don't know. I think it's $3.95. I don't know. I forget. But
How's
yeah,
your mom doing, Dish?
Doing
And then
pretty
my
good,
company-
thank you.
my
Over the
company's
hump?
home base was in East Hartford.
However, you make one of them heart things.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yes, you can.
can't
Just bend
either.
your fingers.
It never works for me. It always looks like a smushed oyster or something.
Go like this. And then you bend your thumb down. Like lock your thumb knuckle. So your thumb knuckle looks like this.
Yeah, I'm old. My fingers don't bend that way no more.
Yeah, mine don't either. It hurts when I do that.
I've
I was
seen
gonna
people
say
do it
that
with one
looks
hand.
painful.
But yeah, you guys got some big deers down there, Vanessa.
I'm sorry, isn't Connecticut above you?
No, it's below me.
Oh. Well, you're from Mass. Of course it's below you.
Let me tell you something. There's more plush areas in Connecticut than there are in fucking Mass.
My brother lived in Connecticut for a while on a commune back in the hippie days.
I used to go when I was a kid. We did a field trip down to Mystic Valley Seaport in Connecticut. Loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Mystic Valley. It sounds like a place where they make tea.
No, it's a what do you call it? It's a coastal community. You go 5 miles east of the home you're in now. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. Yeah, Mystic had a decent Army Navy store. Who lives in? Oh, the McMahons live in Stamford, Connecticut. The guy that owns wrestling, Vince McMahon. You guys don't even tell me you never watched wrestling because don't lie.
Back in the day.
I still do every once in a while.
Gish used to run around the house with a towel wrapped around her neck for a cape and do wrestling moves. Hi-ya! Bouncing on the bed until the baby pin come unclipped and poked you in the throat.
Yeah.
Hi-ya! Boy, I guess Maine is getting run through the coals. Bunch of fraud and stuff going on up there now.
Yeah, Jezza, where are you? Well, you got to remember too. Do you want to say?
Is this on there?
Yes. Dish incoming.
Incoming.
Hi.
Hi there. How you doing?
Bye, everybody else. Sorry, Steve. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings.
No, my feelings don't get hurt. I'm old.
Okay. She's awake. Watching a movie. So, how have you guys been?
I've been
Great.
really good.
That's great to hear.
I think it's awesome that you graduated.
Thank you.
Congratulations. That's a biggie.
Thank you.
What's your next move after this? What's your plans?
To go to college. I'm going to college, but the one that my dad went to.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And then maybe if my dad allows me, to transfer to another college and then graduate from there and then become a firefighter.
Well, you just be careful. Your father might have a reputation at that college, so they might, think you're going to act like him.
There's nobody that knows me.
Of course you do. It's okay, make my college life experience hell. That's fine.
You're such a
Say it online.
drama queen.
Oh, drama queen. That's not what he called me earlier today.
He better not be calling you no B words or anything.
Oh, trust me, he does.
Uh-oh.
Okay, but hang on. Tell the truth. Were you being a B word?
No, I was just being realistic.
Oh.
She's
So we
too
looked at me, we
precious.
really be word.
No.
Be word today.
Yes, you did.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
You a liar.
No. Okay, I'm not gonna argue him over nationwide YouTube.
Nationwide, right?
Are they still there?
Yes.
Millions of viewers.
All right, I want to make sure you didn't hit nothing.
Wasn't going to hit nothing.
No, because I don't want the thing to end.
I wasn't gonna plan it to end.
Okay.
I feel bad for you guys. Okay. It's nice talking to you guys. Have a great night.
You
Peace
too.
out.
Thank you. Bye.
You're a scotch.
No,
You're lucky I love
sorry,
you.
You're a real pip, Edith.
But she's a pistol.
JY said, tell her to smack him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that worked once.
Right? Smack.
She's
That
going to
was-
major in Vanessa. She's going to major in fire science.
In what?
Fire science.
Pronounce the first word, please.
Fire.
Oh, interesting.
Because she's going to be a firefighter.
Interesting.
I almost said fireman, but you can't say that
Right,
anymore.
right.
Well,
That's cool.
Things could change. I heard
No.
that's in. I heard that's in right now.
After she knows her dad was friends with Whitey Bulger. No, but that's a stone's throw from where she's going to school, though.
She's been watching Chicago Fire.
Oh, yeah. That Chicago Med.
PD.
Interesting career.
That's right, it is, isn't it? I've been down the Bradley International Airport. It's pretty nice down there.
Beat it. Why is Michael Jackson stuck in my head?
I don't know. That's scary.
I know.
Another guy. There's another guy that was innocent, got murdered. Pretty much got murdered, right? I mean, we all can safely assume that his autopsy said that his doctor was giving him too many
Right.
pills.
I heard the other day something about possibly fentanyl contamination in the drug that he got.
I wouldn't doubt it. But you know what? His doctor, whoops, why did I do that? How did I do that?
I don't know, but it feels like I got a fart, so I'm going to move right over your head.
I don't care. I don't know how I did it. I was trying to get us in at the same time. So you
Well,
never look at
Mike,
my
with
finger.
your sensational YouTube channel, you've been carrying us on your shoulders for years, so it's only fitting.
TV, I found you.
I beg your pardon?
I discovered you.
Ah,
Listen, Dixon or Cohort might have named you, but I discovered you.
Well, you didn't make him famous. That was somebody else.
Well, that's because I didn't name him.
Yep, that's who made him a star.
Right.
I made you a star. Mm.
Oh, see, that's Vanessa. That's where I want to live. Nice little town.
that guy's drunk ass wife used to walk through the kitchen where he was and just bitch at him on live shit.
Yeah, I remember that. He just sat there groaning.
We used to tell him off air, dude, you got to get away from her. She is like wicked. I know, but I need her.
She makes
what?
the best venison back.
I don't know. Maybe she was going to inherit money, because the last word I heard from him, he made a video out in the woods and said he bought a piece of land and was going to build a cabin.
Who's the other guy? Pennsylvania Ducky or Ducky, Pennsylvania or some bullshit like that.
Pennsylvania Trapper.
Yeah, that's him.
Pennsylvania. He went like crazy. I watched his last couple videos. He was acting weird. He
Well,
was
is he
weird
still
to
on?
start with, but
Is he still on?
I don't know. I haven't looked him up in a long time. But it was a few years back. I found his channel. It popped up or something. And I watched. Oh, I was going through getting rid of channels that didn't exist anymore in my that I was subscribed to. So I clicked on it, and it's yeah. I think he
I
was
wouldn't-
alone in the woods too much or something.
I wouldn't even know where to start to do that. To get rid of channels that
Oh,
I wouldn't even know where to start.
me either. On the phone, on the computer, you just click on my subscriptions. And it,
No, I know that, but what I'm saying is that how do you know if they're active or not? You know what I mean? I'm not going through every name to see when the last time they put a video out was.
no, but every like 8 or 10 months or something, I do 3 or 4 or 5 and just click on it and see if they got any content going.
It usually tells you no longer active or whatever. It
I gotta-
says that. There's
Oh,
I gotta
no.
go see what's
Yeah.
going on with. Have you seen any from Derek lately?
No, I have not.
I know he put out like 2, and then I haven't seen another one.
Me either.
Who's Derek?
Sarge
Sarge Farrier.
Barrier.
Oh,
No kidding, right, Vanessa?
unfortunately, I got a lot of channels on there with deceased people.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I can't get rid of them. I can't do it. Just like my phone, I got a bunch of dead people in my phone still, and I just can't get rid of the number.
Jay Watts. Hey, Jay Watts says starting under the letters J, T, and B.
Yeah. Block, deleted, banned, anything I could do that group of channels.
Yeah, there's several. There was.
Yeah, I
I'll
remember
tell you what though. I
main ones,
do miss Bird Dog.
right? Big time.
Bird Dog.
She was nice.
And her last couple videos she made were pretty good, man. They had them RC cars racing and shit. It was pretty entertaining. What a bummer.
Well, she's wrapped up in that. What do you call it now? That
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin and crypto and all that bullshit.
Yeah, crypto.
That's right. She had the lingo down and everything.
Oh, yeah, she knows. I mean, smart. I mean, if you bought Bitcoin when everybody laughed at you and everything like that, and then you were smart enough to get rid of it when it hit.
Yeah, there's a few rich people off that. But stuff like that, you got to have a little bit of disposable income. You can't take your rent money and buy Bitcoin with it. It
Yeah,
just don't work out.
Me too, Jay Watt. Jay Watt says he misses Peachy. Kimmy was nice. Like all of us, she had her. That's one of the that's another night I got yelled at by Dish's former boss.
Former boss. We know who ran things.
I do miss Sandy. Sandy was nice. What is so funny about that?
Oh, she tried writing letters, but you know what? They could have all been bullcrap because that was who was that?
Who tried writing letters?
She tried writing letters about me and the C word, that we were spreading lies about people and stuff like that, or something. It was years ago, so I don't remember everything. But Jack of all trades had something to do with that, so he could have wrote the letters.
I didn't know anything about that shit.
Oh yeah, that was fun stuff.
trying to get you for defamation.
More
I
drama.
don't know about that.
Get their hands on all your riches.
Yes, that was
Well,
probably.
her husband was a cool dude, Tom. He was a cool dude. I never problem with him. I turned in my DL last August for medical reasons. Oh. How you doing with that? Are you getting?
Damn, sorry.
That's okay. I've been doing it too.
I miss Mr. Tolley.
Mr. Ollie.
This ain't interrupting you, is it?
I never minded it
He
though.
did a couple of videos not that long ago.
I never minded it. I never minded listening to it. It was because
I didn't either. I'm just being mean again.
because I liked it, you know.
Right.
Right. He
Oh,
did a
I'm
couple
sorry to hear that,
videos
Vanessa.
not that long ago.
I'm sorry to hear that, Vanessa. Oh, driver's license. Oh, you turned it in. Oh, yeah. I would assume after writing what you just wrote. Now I get you.
Ugh.
Well, from the way
These,
dish drive, she ought to turn hers in too.
Right.
these turkeys around here are just about tame.
That's cool.
You can walk right out in the yard. They'll look at you. They'll run around the backside of the wood pile, and after you pass by, they'll come right around behind you and go back to doing what they were doing. I hope they start bringing their young in the yard. That would be cool.
Turkey nuggets.
Oh yeah, little fuzzballs.
Turkey nuggets.
Turkey nugget.
Their boyfriends quit coming around, though. They must have had enough.
Oh, okay.
They were coming around for a while. I had 3 different gobblers out here. 2 of them were exceptionally long beards. And then there was an older, larger one, but his beard was kind of screwed up. It was shorter than them youngsters.
You've got your license 4 years longer than I had mine, honey. I got mine in 84, 83 or something like that. 84. I think I was 17 when I got mine. I stayed back, so I was a junior. I think I was a junior in high school when I got my license. Because I stayed back a year. Yeah, I was a junior.
I still got my original driver's license. It's all carved in slate. It's really nice.
Yeah, these turkeys, they're eating well. I don't know what the fuck they're eating, but they're eating well. I remember when I lived at the other house, I used to have this turkey come in all the time. And I told my wife, I said, I'm going to kill that fucking thing. And I was talking to the girl downstairs, and she said, no, the kids love that. Do not kill that fucking turkey. And then I said, all right, no problem. I won't kill the turkey.
Right.
And then we didn't see it. So everybody, did you kill the turkey? I'm like, I didn't touch it. Because that's a neighborhood. You got to do that with a pellet gun. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Or a bow. You better make sure nobody sees you doing it, because the houses are on top of each other.
The thing that scares me about, I want to get a turkey with a bow, but it's so easy to wound them and not kill them with the bow that watching a turkey run off with an arrow through it would kill me.
But
so I won't do it. And what I'm going to do is, they got them big wide blades, and you shoot them in the head. So it's either clean miss or clean kill. There ain't no poking them in the breast meat and watching them run off or fly off with your arrow in them. That would be gross.
What wound up happening was the guy that lived through the woods behind me. he wound up shooting it because I was talking to his wife one day. She come walking by with the kids or whatever. I said something about the turkey because they used to roost right across the street.
Hmm.
And she says, my husband got one of them the other day. I'm like, yeah, well, don't tell anybody. First of all, it ain't turkey season. I go, second of all, these people are feeding it, think it was, they named, the kids named it the whole nine, so don't say
Oh,
no.
Lord.
Oh, that would have been terrible.
Yeah.
There's a great way to get yourself tarred and feathered.
Well, I told you the story about the girl that used to live downstairs from us. She, she finds out I hunt, right? So she says, you're not going to hang a deer in the backyard, are you? So I'm teasing her. I'm like, well, yeah, why not? And she says, well, the kids will be, I said, they'll learn.
Well, it's
No.
true. You need to know where your food comes from.
They do. However, you got to remember where I'm from. Okay. So, suburbia, anyways. Now her parents are great people. So, and her father, I says, no worries. I'll keep an eye on, He says, oh, thank you. So, her father grabs me one night and he says, hey, Mike. He says, can I talk to you a minute? I said, sure. What do you got, Mr. P? He puts his arm over my shoulder. He's an old guy. Puts his arm over my shoulder. And he says, I got a favor to ask you. I says, all you do is say it, and it's yours. He says, I'm glad you feel that way. I said, what's up? He goes, if you shoot a deer, he says, do me a favor. He says, I got a big shed in the backyard. He says, you can hang it out there. He says, don't hang it in your own backyard. He says, I don't think the kids will be. I said, that's Mr. P. Not an issue. I says, no worries. I go, I was pulling her leg, though. I wouldn't do that. I says, 'cause, I was more afraid about the neighbors, being honest with you.
Yeah.
I said, but no worries. It's all good. I said, but do me a favor. Now you do me a favor. He said, what's that? I said, don't tell your daughter we had this conversation.
Oh, the drama and the trauma.
Well, I took pictures when I shot my deer up in Maine. I took pictures. My girls took pictures with me with it. So I have them somewhere. I don't even know where they are.
Yeah, you're eating a hamburger. You got to know it comes from a dead cow. Somebody's
They
got
were
to
little.
kill it. It's not like they got it. Oh, I just read a blip somewhere where they're Kennedy's trying to put a ban on laboratory meat, man-made meat. Trying to put a ban on it.
He's a fucking Fruit Loop to begin with. His wife is kind of cute, but he's an idiot.
Who's that?
Kennedy.
Oh yeah, he's
fucking out there, dude.
He's weird. He's not an idiot.
Oh no, he's an idiot.
He's actually doing good things.
Oh, stop.
And getting things done.
Stop.
He's a Democrat. You should love him. What's wrong with you?
What do you want to slap?
Matter of fact, they're from up that way, ain't they?
I did like his uncle though. Actually, I never met I never knew his other uncle, but I actually did meet his uncle in person when I was in college. Uncle
really,
Ted.
that's cool.
Uncle Ted, yeah.
Yeah.
He came, did a lecture at our school, and when he was walking through, of course, the entourage is with them, and they were going in the elevator, and I was by myself. I was coming out of the elevator from being downstairs, and I bumped pretty damn near just bumped into him. And I was, Jesus Christ, I'm sorry, sir. And I looked at him. I said, Senator.
as you're
He
getting
says,
tackled to the ground and frisked.
he said, you know who I am? I said, I do. But who doesn't? Somebody our age knows who I am.
That's pretty good.
So we shook hands. We talked for about 3 minutes, and that was the last time I saw the man.
Cool. Yuck.
And he wasn't even political about nothing. That was the best part.
For 5 whole minutes, or you talk
Yeah,
about
hey, listen.
the whole speech thing?
No, the whole, he wasn't, all this, this Obamacare and all that, right?
Yep.
Do you know the premise, not how it is set up right now, or was set up, and everybody thought what a nice guy Obama was because he came out with Obamacare and got health care for everybody, which I don't have a problem with. But the premise of having, decent health care for the elderly, the disabled, you know what I mean? The people who couldn't afford, I don't have an issue with that.
Yeah, it's called Medicaid and Medicare.
Who doesn't pay anything? You should know. You should know you're gonna be using it in a few years.
I got my card, bro.
That
cost me $100 and something a month.
That was Ted.
affordable.
Listen to me. That was Ted Kennedy's baby.
Nice.
Was the health care. For years he tried to get decent health care for people, which is a good thing. And so only it was all like, shut up, Jay Watt. I'm telling the truth, just look into it. And then when he died and all that, and Obama took the ball, he distorted 50% of what Kennedy was trying to do. Sorry, can't join, stuck at work. All right, Gear.
Hi, Gear.
That's
Hey,
right.
Gear.
You work those funky hours. You told me.
Work those funky hours, white boy.
Yeah, white boy. His garden looks good though.
But yeah, it does. I saw it on. He did a thing on Mikey. I was referring to Obama. Oh, I got you. Yeah. Obama screwed it all up.
Yeah, but he made money off it, so it's okay.
But because not for nothing, the healthcare costs are out of this world.
Unaffordable. For
Medications,
regular people.
Medications are just putting people in hock, and
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be like that if they regulate it, and
Trump's trying. He got a few things down. He needs to keep it up and get a few more things down.
Yeah, he needs to smarten up too. He's being a fucking dickhead too. His approval ratings in the toilet. A lot of us that voted for him aren't fucking happy with him. So,
well, us don't include me. I think he's doing a pretty decent job.
Yeah, well,
nobody's perfect.
No, I'm not. Nobody would look for perfection. But
yeah, they do with him.
They do with him because he's
he gets a hangnail and they try to hang him.
He's different, and
he's
loud.
Exactly,
he's loud.
Exactly what we needed.
But
good times make weak men. Bad times make strong
well,
men.
Guess what? If any of my tax money comes out of fucking this ballroom, I'm going to be pissed off because his words were, "It's privately fucking funded."
The only thing tax money is being used for is the security stuff.
Yeah, well,
bulletproof glass and stuff like that. Extras.
it didn't need of course, it didn't need a bunker either, but they built a bunker. What's his name built the
All
bunker?
paid for.
Obama and no, I think it started during the Biden administration. There was a thing on. I watched this. Where the fuck was it that I watched? It was on. Was it a? I think it was like an hour-long video on YouTube on the construction and but there's definitely a bunker being built or already was built. Still better than a camel toe. Yo, yeah, 10,000%. 10,000%.
Camel
I'm
toe.
just
That's
saying.
what I call her. Love it.
I'm just saying that you know, there's some things that I disagree with. Listen, I just follow the way I see it. You know, there's things I disagree with him about. That's all.
No, nobody can be perfect, but it
You
doesn't
know,
make them an asshole.
I think he was more productive as a president in his first term than he is this term. And
He
that's proven.
he tried more, but he got shut down all the time in his first run.
Well, that's because he didn't own the Senate or the House.
Uh-huh.
All right, Gear. Good to see you, my brother.
Take care, Gear.
Thanks for popping in and saying hi. Much appreciated. I don't know. I just, you know, I kind of like the geeks fucking, the geeks, what do you call it? Idea, you know. How about that one fucking party? What's this fucking two-be? You know, everybody talks about division. The division started as soon as you said Democrat and Republican. That's when the division started.
Well, the Democrats are about petered out. There's a new one now. The anti-Trump Republicans are starting to make a row.
Well, so listen, when you have Republicans saying, you know what I mean? Because if you voted for Trump, you're not a Trumper, you're a Republican or an independent. Okay. Or what do they call them? Undecided, whatever. Okay. So, or you're, you know, you could be a Democrat that didn't really want Kamala in there, which is fine. But you know my grander point. My grander point is that, you know, I don't like the fact that people, oh, you're a Trumper. No, I'm a guy that voted for Trump. I'm a guy that voted Republican the last, I don't know, gazillion fucking presidential fucking hi baby. What's the matter? Where are we going? Where am I going? I'm on. Where are you going? See, Dish. See, this is what you don't see, okay? And everybody says, see, this is what you don't see. You ready? Go ahead. Tell Dish. Ask Dish, and maybe I'll.
Well, I don't want to offend anybody.
How are you going to affect people?
Well, I don't know what their beliefs are.
What does that have to do with church?
Yeah.
You can ask me.
Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't want to offend
We
anybody.
don't talk about church, huh?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't want to offend any of you
You're not
guys.
offended anybody. We just don't talk about it just because I don't want arguments over it. What's the matter? What do you need?
Can I go to the Holliston tomorrow morning? Because they all want to see me.
After I come home.
Because their mass is at 9:30.
That's not real. No, that you could have said that. You have to.
And I'm about to leave by like 8.
Hopefully I'll be back by then. When I get back, you can leave. I would stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning, clean that bedroom first, though, because if I come back, I will come down and get you.
If I come back,
Yeah, if I come back from dropping my wife off at work tomorrow, because I have to put a CB.
uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Like the good old days.
There you are. I can hear your voices. I just couldn't see you. I was trying to turn this thing up. There we go. No, she wants to go down with her friend. She goes to the what are they called? I forget what they're called. Anyways, it's just ways away. Not a ways away, but
So a social event at church?
yeah, it's the people she hangs out with,
Gotcha.
That's cool.
and it's probably like almost an hour ride.
Oof.
But I told her she's work before play,
Right.
and she can't leave. I have to have somebody here with my son.
Right.
Right on.
So Gerald B. We have a grandkid, Bush running for governor here in Maine. No way. That's cool. One of the Bush grandkids running for governor.
Governor.
Uh-oh. Iraq better watch out.
Yeah, see, they all lie. Weapons of mass destruction. They never found not a single one.
No.
Okay, so everybody lies, and that's what people don't want. And guess
Right.
what? And guess what? Trump lies just as good. So they all do. Every goddamn one of them.
You think he's lying about Iran?
No, not at all. I
Okay.
don't have a problem with
Just
what
checking.
I have no problem what he did to Iran. Here's what I would have a problem with him with Iran. Don't put fucking men and women on the ground.
Don't put boots on the ground. Praise the
Don't do
Lord.
it. You do
Right
that,
on.
then I'm not going to like you. Okay, and then I will protest against you. All right, but yeah, no,
Just do me one favor, please.
dude. Ever since like Bill Clinton, they wanted fucking. If you go back, there's interviews with Bill Clinton, fucking,
All of them.
all
All of
young
them.
Bush, all of them that wanted fucking.
To hammer Iran.
Yes,
Yep. All of them. But before you go protesting, do me one favor.
What?
Having an alternative ready.
What do you
Fuck him. Get this guy. That's who we need.
I like his fucking vice president.
Yeah, I'm not sold on Rubio yet. Everybody's praising him, but I don't know.
Mike, if you
Something
want, you
about
can
him.
put a CV shaft in my truck. I need the passenger side front done. Jezzo, they're actually not that bad. I put one in my old Saturn.
A CV joint?
Yeah,
They're
really not
no
that bad.
worse than doing a drive shaft, a U joint.
Yeah, they're not
Same
that bad.
kind of thing.
The only time they're really bad is that when they get stuck and you can't get them out. That's the bitch.
Yeah.
Because they should come out with remember the old dent pullers, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
They should come out with something like that, because I'll tell you something. Mine was stuck. That's when I always went blind. Remember, I shot the fucking what do you call
Squirty
it?
stuff.
The oil degreaser, the
Brake cleaner, WD-40. What is it?
it wasn't WD-40. It was like a derivative of WD-40. Anyways, we couldn't get it out. It was just, well, I mean, we finally did it, but that's the only bitch. I mean, everything else is just simple.
Yeah. Just make
Tire
sure you
off. Tie
Make
rod.
sure
You don't even have to do the tie rod. You can just do the what do you call it? Just let it
Just
swing.
make
Get it out of
sure
your
you
way.
chock the tires
Yep.
so it doesn't roll over you.
The wheel bearing was done last spring. Yeah. The fun part is, Jezzo, is that I don't even have a lift to do this. I'm going under. Although I'm gonna try. I got a buddy of mine from work who's he's gonna sit in a milk crate and just make sure I do it right. And
Drink beer.
Well,
Point
the
fingers.
thing is, the thing is that so I got vertigo, but I don't have it. Like, I don't get dizzy if I go from a sitting position, standing up. I don't have that. I have it kind of bothers me if I'm going over a bridge and I'm driving in a vehicle. If I'm moving and I look at a train going underneath the bridge, I don't get dizzy. It just like screws in my brain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The
Been there,
biggest thing
done
that it does, my biggest thing of Virgo is that if I lay flat anywhere,
Me too.
forget it. So I always have to have my head propped up. Well, here's what happened. I went to change a oil pan out. Oh, I'll tell you the oil pan story in a minute. But I went to change a oil pan out, and so I kept my neck like this, and I got sick. I was throwing up, and once I throw up, I'm done. I'm like, Paulie, I'm sorry. I said, I do it another day. Well, what happened was, all right, so he cleaned up his stuff, and what wound up happening was Kramer upstairs wound up finishing it, but he broke one of the fucking bolts.
Oh.
So she's still leaking.
Gasket seal. Lots of it.
Well, that's how I put it on. I didn't use a gasket. I used a gasket seal when I bought the new one. But
you didn't use a gasket?
No, I just use gasket sealer. You don't need a gasket anymore, Stevie.
Really?
Since like 2002 or something, you don't need gasket sealer anymore. I mean, you don't need a gasket anymore. You can use gasket sealer.
Huh.
It has to be high. Obviously, it has to be high temp. But yeah, you don't.
Wow. Been a long time since I changed the oil pan on my 1980 Bronco, and I think it was in the 90s.
Let me tell you something. I just changed the oil pan on the Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo. Okay. And I went to New Hampshire and got it because they didn't have it over, at Advanced Auto Parts over, that's a mile from my house. And Salem, New Hampshire's like fucking minutes from my house. It's only a 15-minute, 20-minute ride.
It cracks me up. You talk about going to different states like I talk about going to different towns.
Well, I got five states that border me.
Right.
But
yeah, just running over to New Hampshire.
But so I called because they said they had one. So I called and I said to the kid, I go, do me a favor. Your inventory says you have one. Can you physically look to make sure that it's there and not just look on the computer? Because I'm not driving. I don't want to drive to Salem and have you say, inventory problem, because then I'll just lose my shit.
Yeah, somebody forgot to take it out of the computer.
He fucking puts me. He stayed on the phone with me. He took it off the shelf. He says, "Sir," he says, "I have it in my hand right now." I says, "I'll see you in 20 minutes."
Nice.
So I drove up and I got it. And I went over to the shelf. I got my oil, and I said to him, I go, "Dude," I go, I just called here a little while ago. I says, for an oil pan. He says, "Jeep Grand Cherokee?" I went, "Yep." He goes, "I got it right here." Stevie, I am not lying to you. He gives me a box that's probably 10, 11 inches long. And I go, "Yeah, that's not mine." Are you okay? So I said, "That's not mine." He goes, yeah, it is. You got the Jeep Grand Cherokee? I'm like, yeah. I says, dude, I'm changing an oil pan. He starts smiling. He's a younger kid. He's probably in his mid-20s. And he goes, yeah, old timer. I call him old timer. He's my age. Behind me. Taps me on the shoulder. He goes, hey, bro. I go, hey, what's up? He goes, it ain't the old days. I go,
You
it
mean
ain't.
they're not this long?
Yeah, they're not. There isn't 82 bolts in them. And I'm like, seriously? He goes, so the guy behind me says, "You got underneath there yet?" I go, I just know there's a hole in it. He says, I'm leaking way too much oil for it to be a gasket. I says, either way, I need a pan. I says, I'm not going to use the same. I mean, I says, and they're known for it, right? They're known, Jeep Grand Cherokees or Jeep period is known for the ignition system and their oil pans, they go. So, and sure as hell, there was like a hole in it, probably about you sharpen a pencil,
Right.
about that big. So, anyways,
Well, I would have just put a sheet metal screw in it and called it a day.
I open the box. This thing's fucking 10, 11 inches long, about fucking 5 inches wide, 6 inches wide. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
I would think that was for the transmission or something.
Yeah.
You know?
So the guy behind me says, I just hope it's not coming from the top. I go, yeah, me too. But we're gonna find out. So when we got up underneath, he I wasn't there for this, but of course I was in the house thrown up. But he cleaned everything off.
At least you made it to the house.
He cleaned everything off and found out where it was, and sure enough, it was the pan. It wasn't coming from the top, so I didn't waste my money. But I bought. Oh, Judge, are you still here? Because you're gonna love this. So I buy the CB joint, right? And I look up at Advanced Auto Parts, $159.99.
Yikes.
Right. So I said, okay. So then my buddy Paul, who's helping me with it, says to me, Mike, I go, what? He goes, go on Rock Auto.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I forget about them because they don't have an app.
Oh.
So I'm like, good point. I go on Rock Auto. You ready? Front left CV joint. $71.56.
That's half price.
Okay. And then they charge me whatever for shipping. Okay. And can you give me 10 seconds? So anyways, long story short, I paid $92 and change. If I bought the one that's like a mile from my house, I would have paid $160 plus 6.25%. I could have bought another whole CBK joint.
Right.
So I pretty much saved $70 by waiting
gas.
2 days.
Plus gas.
Hey, give me 2 seconds.
Alrighty.
I'll give you 10.
1 Mississippi, 2.
I could never do that because I used to get tongue-tied.
Oh.
Or I'd go 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Like, damn it.
Darn those Mississippis.
I know. So now I just use a timer on my phone.
There you go. That's better.
Hey, I bet you with the new generation and the phones in their pocket all the time,
Yeah.
play hide and seek. All you have to do is send them a text at night and their phone would light up and tell you where they're hiding.
Yeah, really.
I win every time.
Every time.
Speaking of vertigo, Mike, quit walking with your phone. Ugh. Mike needs a mechanic robot with a camera on it. He can just let that creep under the car and then do his shit.
No, I'm going to help my daughter with her car because I think I gotta get her a battery.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's cold out here.
That's what she said. You know, it's weird. I've noticed living up north now compared to where I used to live. We'd have an 80-degree day or a 90-degree day, and it would be 80 all night. Here, it gets cool at night quick.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah, a lot better for nighttime sleeping.
Yeah.
Even if it's got up to 85 or 90 a couple of days, and as soon as that sun goes down, it starts dropping fast.
Well,
It's like,
that's
cool.
good.
I
Yeah.
like it.
Me too.
Bear check.
Yeah, bear check.
I want to see them. I need to put up my trail cams. I got 2 of them,
Oh, cool.
but I'm not very techy. I got to read the instructions again. I got to go buy a card to stick in it.
Oh, yeah. SB card.
Yeah, certain type.
Oh,
My
yeah.
my uncle
hate
gave
that.
me one, but I don't know what's on that or how old it is or whatever.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And me, if I work on electronic stuff and it doesn't work the first time out, right in the back room, and that's where it sits for the rest of its life.
Yep.
I hate that techie shit.
Yep.
My little pea brain can't comprehend it for some reason.
I wonder what's in Mikey's pocket.
That's a scary question to ask. You smoking pot over there? Holy shit, she's dead asleep.
Uh-oh. With the light on?
Yeah. She said she was tired.
Oh,
Both of us been whooping ass and wearing ourselves out. It's awesome.
I bet. Yeah, you guys were always busy when me and Shalisa went up there too.
You kind of have to be. It's weird.
Uh-huh.
It's-
I bet so.
If we had a bunch of animals, we'd be busy 24/7. It's almost like living on a little hobby farm, but
Right.
it's like there's always something to do. Well, being off grid kind of makes it harder or
Yeah.
not harder, busier.
Yes.
You know, every day you got to check solar, make sure it's charging, blah, blah, blah. Aim the one thing that doesn't aim on its own. And
How's the ticks this year?
they were really bad like a week ago.
Okay.
Haven't seen one for like a week, but I am gonna I mowed the lawn for the second time today, and I'm gonna go around the perimeter in the tall grass and spray.
Yeah.
I bought a bunch of spray. You mix it with water and pump. I got one of them little pump sprayers.
Oh, cool.
Gonna go around and spray the perimeter.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah. But Susie likes rooting in the brush and stuff, so she gets more on her than I do.
Yes.
That and
Out of the brush.
she's a sweet blood, and they're attracted to her.
Okay.
Same with mosquitoes.
J. Watt said, poor Susie doing all the work.
Yeah. I told her she does all the work, or I send her back to live in her son's basement. So she does the work.
She does the work.
I call it free slavery. Technically, she can leave anytime she wants, but she has to go live in a basement.
Not a very good ultimatum there, is it?
Well, and her son's a little bit of a piece of work too, but that's beside the point. But it's I like having something to do every day. We once in a while we'll both call it lazy day, fend for yourself for dinner, and just sit around on our butts and eat snacks all day and then enjoy the quiet.
There you go.
Her brother come up the other day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Came up for her birthday.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, on her birthday, he was going to come up, but it was one of them shitty rainy days. And we said, you know what? Let's just postpone it till the sun comes out.
Okay, yep.
Because what are we going to do? Sit in a square room and just look at each other?
Right, yeah.
It's not like I can show them around the mansion. So they postponed it till, I think 2 days ago they were here. I don't know. First day it was all nice and sunny. They came. That was pretty cool. Had
Yeah,
steak.
sounds like it.
All right, I'm
He
back.
bought. Listen to this deal.
Sorry, folks.
He was going to come up and cook steaks, no problem, Mike. And he bought like T-bones or porterhouse. I can't remember which one it was. T-bones, I think. And it cost him 14 something a pound for the first 4 he bought. So he's got this butcher, and he went there and bought the whole T-bone giant hunk of meat, and it ended up costing him $9 a pound instead of 14.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and he got more meat.
Where's this?
Susie's brother and wife came up to visit the other day
Oh, nice.
for Susie's birthday. Yeah, it was pretty nice visit.
I tell you, I will be out there before I die.
Right on. That was our second house get. Technically 3. My uncle popped over one day.
So
Uncle.
tomorrow's definitely going to be car day.
Uh-oh. Battery.
Yeah, my daughter had no dash lights driving home,
Oh no.
and
Are you positive she didn't turn them off accidentally?
no. So we just went out. Of course, it started with no problem, and all lights came on just to piss her off.
Did you tell her she wasn't holding her mouth right?
No, I told her I wanted to know if it was dimming while she was driving, because it was dimming while she was driving. It's the alternator.
Right.
So I said, she goes, no. She says it was right when I said, okay. So she's gonna go down. Her and her boyfriend will go down, and they do the free test at advanced. So
Right.
I told her we'll get her a battery, bring it back here. I'll put it in for her. I'll show her how to do it, show him how to do it. That way he can start,
Yeah, but if it was the battery, her headlights would have went out too, not just her dash lights.
No. Well, yeah or no. I mean, they went dim when she turned her car on. I'll ask her when she walks downstairs, because her bedroom's over there. So I'll ask her when she walks downstairs if her headlights were dim.
Yeah.
And she said did. She said it did give her a problem starting too. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Alrighty.
1 Mississippi.
2 Mississippi.
No, it's the boy. I gotta go check on the boy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, please don't walk with your phone. Does he just show his crotch on live TV?
Yep. Crotch shot.
That looked like a crotch to me.
Oh yeah.
He must have forgot he hit the live button.
You don't want to strike.
I had back on one of my trails, I had a spot where I dug a bunch of dirt when I first started building the driveway, and there was a big flat spot with no grass, where the dirt mounds were.
Uh-huh.
So I scratched it up with the dirt rake and planted white clover,
Oh,
and it's come
cool.
for a deer magnet, and it's coming up.
Nice. A deer magnet.
Feed plot. Yeah, I forgot the
Yeah.
technical name.
Yeah. Good old food plot. That's awesome.
I can't remember if it's white clover or red. I think it's red.
Okay.
The guy said they like that better. So
That is
any
awesome.
any bare spots I got, I'm putting it on. So that's coming up. That's good. Them
Mhm.
turkeys got to be nesting around here. I got them coming from every which direction. That's weird. Last year, I don't think we seen any. And now they're all over the place.
Must be getting used to you guys.
I guess.
Yeah.
And they come from every direction. They come over on the neighbors in the swamp, and then they come from the pine trees on the left also.
Okay. Huh.
I mean, to the south of me. They got to be nesting because the gobblers were here. Well,
Yeah.
they could be liberal turkeys and not, took sex away to protest. Yeah. Some of the stupid shit people do. It's like, oh my God. Yeah, but I went to that lady I ran into with the TDS.
Yeah.
An old high school friend of mine posted something about Trump, and I made a comment, and then she made a comment on my comment, and then it started. It's like, oh my God. And today I was seeing if she made more. It went on for like 3 days,
Oh, geez.
the string of comments. And she was calling me names and calling Trump names and all kinds of shit. And I would just be real calm and give her what's really going on and links if she wants to go check it out and all that.
Yeah.
Well, I accidentally, instead of clicking on the comment, I clicked on her name and it took me to her channel. Oh my God. She's making like fake videos on Facebook about Trump this and Trump that, and she's getting out of breath and all excited. And it's like, golly, woman. And then she actually says, my friends say I have TDS. And it's like, well, you do. She's like, I don't. Like, yeah, you do. But I wanted to talk to her one more time because the whole time she's anti, and he's an animal and grabbed her by the hoo-ha and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, that lady that said he molested her in the abandoned store, highfalutin store in New York, and nobody was on that floor. She's now under investigation for lying under oath.
Really?
So she's going to get her tally. Yeah.
Okay.
It's coming out now. All she was trying to do is get publicity to sell a book that she wrote.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So we'll see what comes out with that.
Yeah.
But she was going on and on and on about that. It's like, give it up. You say you're a Christian, you're using all this foul language. It's like, Lord heaven.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. And then she was talking about her students. I'm like, oh my God, you're a teacher?
Great.
She's a yoga instructor in her backyard. Her students. So she's making the videos about, Trump treating women like shit, and the whole time she's got her cleavage all over the screen and stuff. It's like,
Wonderful.
okay, nice.
Yeah.
Mike walking with a limp?
Mike's always walking with a limp. And I'm sucking on a granola, piece of granola now.
I could see your phone moving. You see some of them people on YouTube doing that. They walk and you could tell they got a limp because their phone's going,
Yeah. So we're going to do all that tomorrow. So tomorrow's a busy day.
Yep.
Better busy than bored.
Yeah, today was a bored. Today was boring. So my back is killing me.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's the weather.
Yeah.
It started bothering me yesterday.
You got cold up there?
Oh, yeah. Dude, it snowed here. Well, not where I am, but it snowed about an hour, 20 minutes north of me. But it was about 39, 40 degrees here last night.
Holy.
It's about-
Apparently we had frost warning, and I got up one morning and it looked like a little frost out in the hayfield. But then when I walked my driveway back, I got one area where there's a bunch of cattails.
Yeah.
And they were all brown on the tips. So apparently we did get a frost.
all the cars outside right now are, what do you call it? Like dewy.
Frosty. Huh.
And you
But
can't see through the
apparently-
windshield. They're all foggy. You can't see through the windshield.
Gotcha. But apparently it wasn't a bad frost because the apple trees didn't lose their blossoms or nothing, thank goodness.
Cool.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you
Late
go.
frost can kill the apple crop.
Yeah.
This year I would like to make a pie out of
Oh, cool.
homegrown apples. That would be cool.
I
Yes.
wish I could make my own pie. I never leave the house.
Pie and milk, that's all we need. More milk. Or coffee. Pie and
Oh, not
coffee.
that
is
pie.
awesome.
Not that pie, Stevie. Pie.
Oh, that.
Oh. I like that
seen
pie
it.
too, but
I seen a woman
blueberry or
made a YouTube video on how to make a device for men, to use. And she started with a dish rag. I said, well, you lost me right there. That's going to rip the skin right off you. Obviously, you don't know what you're doing.
Right. Yeah, see, it's 39 what Jezzo is right now.
Wow. Well, that helped keep the mosquitoes down.
Yeah, with stoves on. Black fly. Well, no mosquito. Are the mosquitoes out yet, Jezzo, or is just the black flies? That's the only time
So far, we haven't done bad on the black flies.
It's the only part of Maine. It's the only thing about Maine and New Hampshire I hate, because you know what's even funny? I don't get them up. I haven't seen a black fly.
Don't
Where I
say it
live
out loud.
in-
You're going to
in
get
forever.
cursed.
No, because then in the first week of June, they're usually gone. The black flies are usually only a couple of weeks,
Oh, got you.
and then the mosquitoes kick in.
Well, our skeeters are full force right now. I haven't seen the black flies yet. Well, of course, there's a couple, but not like they were. But
My cottage.
last year we went through a drought. Just about all summer we were droughty, and it really put the hurting on a few bugs. I know it knocked the ticks back.
Hey,
Ticks
Jezzo, that's pretty terrible, Jezzo, about Kyle Busch.
Oh, the driver.
Yeah, he died of sepsis. How the fuck do you die of sepsis in 2026?
Not taking care of yourself and not going to the doctor.
Oh no, he was at the doctor's.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he had a few issues going on,
Wow, bummer.
and he had a sinus infection
Uh-oh.
because I guess the G forces from from going 200 something miles an hour with your window down.
Right.
Never thought of that.
But but yeah. But in the end, they said he died of sepsis. I'm like, Jesus Christ, he was way too young to die of sepsis. Usually, it's
Well,
old people that don't go to the. You know what I mean?
or people with immune deficiencies.
Yeah. I had a family friend of mine died of sepsis, and she hated going to the doctor. She went to the doctor, and they're like, "Okay, we're going to do this." They're like, "Okay." They gave her. No, they kept her in the hospital like 3 or 4 days. They filled her with antibiotics. They did all this stuff, but something totally different, not for sepsis. And then she was home for like 3 days, 4 days, and she called the doctor. She says to the doctor, she says, "There's something definitely wrong." It's been years since Mikey has been black card and using this. Yelling. He says, doctor, she goes, I don't feel a little whatever. He goes, all right, come in and see me tomorrow. She walks through the office door, and they immediately called an ambulance and sent her to the hospital. Oh, she was walking through the door. He never put a stethoscope on her or nothing. I guess she was all different colors of fucking not good.
Yeah.
So they get there, dude. Her blood was like, her insides are just green. She was just all infected at the top.
Oh no.
Yeah.
The other day, 3-year-old kid got run over by a lawnmower in Kenduskeag. Wow, that's a town I used to. The life flighted her straight to Boston. Got her arm and her leg.
Oh.
But still, a life flight to Boston has still got to be an hour and a half. Because how fast do those helicopters go?
Well, I'm
Not as-
Walker, Texas Ranger. They go pretty fast.
Well, it's got to be all of Kenduskeag to Boston. Has got to be. Let me see. Jezo, Bangor is what? Exit 187. So, and then there's, I'm just going to do it for my house. So then there's, but they'd go route, well, if you were driving, go route 1. But,
I think helicopters do what, like 120? Something like
187
that?
and 16 is how much? 203. Yeah, 203 and 220. That's from my house to Kenduskeag has got to be 2.25. And to Boston, so it's got to be 250 miles to Boston from Kenduskeag.
Wow.
MCK, Mick,
Hey, MCK.
what's up, buddy? Don't start.
I didn't start it. You did. I just repeat it.
Well, it was 5 minutes compared to. What do you mean 5 minutes? Well, I hope that little girl. I hope she didn't lose any limbs. And I hope. Well, they have the best.
Right.
So hopefully
No,
they'll be able to.
worldwide.
Well, hopefully they'll be able to do the thing so she's not going to be totally scarred. You know, girls, like guys don't give a shit. Guys think it's a freaking
Oh, hell yeah.
we think it's a great type of scar. Girls don't like that, especially on their legs. So, Jipping on the thumb ramp. I miss him too. Sean.
Yep.
A lot of good people from this platform have left us. You guys remember the One-Eyed Patriot?
Yes.
He actually came to Boston. for his,
I wanna
because
ask-
he would, well, they
I-
call him one-eyed patriot for a reason. He was blind in one eye, you know. And,
kind of like Nine Toes.
and no, he was blind in one eye. Well, it's 20 miles from my driveway to Newport exit and just under 4 hours on 85 to Boston. All right, so it's 4 hours from you to Boston. I knew what you meant. Jethro. It was 4 hours to Boston from your house. From there, what's a helicopter really going to do? 120 miles an hour?
I think somewhere in that ballpark.
So it's still going to take them 2 hours to get there, although it's obviously much better than a 4 hour bumpy ride. I was scheduled to meet up with him. And it's
Well,
turned for the worse,
I'm
and he had to
sure.
cancel. Yeah, Mick, that's just.
I'm sure on a medical flight they got IVs and all that shit pumping.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 140. He was such a good guy. That's why I
Do I hear a little voice?
yeah, they're talking upstairs.
Oh, okay.
But see, that's what I love, though. You know, that's the part about being dead I love. You know, when they come to me, Dad, I need, something wrong with my car, or, that's, to me, that's the cool, fun stuff, in my opinion. I'll tell you what,
Dad stuff.
thank God for YouTube, because YouTube showed me so much to help with doing the cars and everything I need to do. I would never know. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's a new thing going on with YouTube that anything like that mechanical and stuff, double check and watch somebody else's video, because there are a-holes out there purposely putting out how to do it wrong.
Yeah. Well, I've been watching this
and
guy.
getting a kick out of it.
I watch this guy TLE, and he's not one of them, because I've done everything I even dabbled in electrical,
Right.
and he has been wrong.
Right on.
He does it to where he tells you the size of the fucking nut and everything. So, dude, I literally go to my toolbox. I grab, if it's let's just argument, it's three sockets. I grab the 3 sockets, I grab the ratchet, and off I go. And like people, like kid upstairs, he goes, "Why didn't you just bring the whole toolbox over?" I says, "Because I don't need the whole toolbox. I only need 3 sockets." And he's like, "What?" I goes, "Dude, I watch it on fucking, what do you call it? Saving time, saving steps." Good night, kiddo. All right.
Good night.
So, it saves time, you know what I mean? I said, so, I just, I don't know. I think it's great that the guy takes the time enough to tell his the people that watch his videos what size it is. I think it's great. My coworker Paul, what were we doing? Was it my truck? Oh no, we could change the T-stat in the wife's car. And I'm doing it. And I says, I need 5/16. I said, my thing's not shallow. I said, you got a shallow? He says, yeah. He says, you want the gun or you want to just ratchet? I'll just use the ratchet. It's not like I'm going anywhere. I'm not in a hurry. He says, no, that ain't 5/16. I says, okay. He grabs the socket that's not 5/16, and goes to do it with the gun. And he's like, that doesn't fit. I go, no shit, because it's 5/16.
Hi, Key
You know,
Candy.
He's like, how do you know it's 5/16?
Hey,
Goes-
Kid Candy.
Because that's the guy. That's what the guy said on the video. Hey, y'all. Candy, what's up?
No, I've turned
37.
enough bolts
What?
that if it's an American size or what is it? AEI or whatever
No
it is,
way.
I can pretty much look at it and tell when
Uh-huh.
they're millimeters.
Right.
I can't tell shit from Shinola.
But Jezzo, a plane, depending upon what size of plane, a Cessna wouldn't be that quick, Jezzo. A Cessna's do what, 80 miles an hour? Tops? Right?
No,
a-
I think they go a little faster than that.
I don't think so.
I don't even think 80 get them off the ground. Hold on.
Somebody that can Google it. Somebody Google how fast does a Cessna go.
Which model?
The little ones. The little, you know what I mean? Like the smallest airplane.
Yeah.
No, but
But the
AI
but
is
Jezzo,
kinda
that's if you
taking
take a
over.
jet.
AI is kind of taken over Google, and it is so hard to find shit now.
Okay. That's no good.
I don't know. I just Google everything. But wow, 37 minutes. That motherfucker's flying. No pun intended. Really? I wonder if I can get a cheap flight and go to Bangor. I'll stay at my little hotel I used to stay at, Jezzo. Oh, Jezzo. Dish, you're going to love this too. Oh, not that you won't, Stevie. I'm just saying. So
That's only
Kramer
because Dish loves everything.
So Kramer upstairs isn't going to move, right? He's going to stay here, which is cool. Cessna aircraft speeds range from 124 for the slowest models. Okay, wow, I thought they did less. To 717. Wow. A light flight helicopter is way faster than a Cessna, 172 miles an hour.
Oh,
Holy
that's quicker
shit.
than I thought.
And that's air miles, and obviously air miles is different than road miles.
As a crow flies. Well, it
Yeah.
depends on air traffic too.
Yeah.
Certain airports they can't go across
Yeah,
it.
so
They got to go around it.
That's a short flight. Bangor was running the twin props to Boston. I took a prop job from Philly to Boston. Anyways, what was I saying? Help me out. Oh, Kramer upstairs.
You lost me at prop job.
So he's getting rid of a bunch of stuff, right? He's trying to sell stuff on eBay and Facebook Marketplace, like collectible stuff, like Transformers from the 1980s. And
He
not
didn't
out of the
call
box, all
Ohio?
this shit. So listen to this. He says to me, he says, hey, I got something for you. I said, what's that? He goes, I got this ice fishing tent. I go, you fucking hate ice fishing. I've asked you 19,000 times to come ice fishing with me. You wouldn't come. He says, I know. He says, but you know what? He says, I actually thought about it one time. So I went and I bought a bunch of shit. So I go to work. I come home and there's a little tiny little jigging rod. And my wife says, oh yeah, you got this too. Where the fuck that come from? She goes upstairs. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I go, so the next day I said to him, I go, well, thanks for the fishing rod. What do you want? He's, no. And he goes, dude, he said, I bought all the stuff thinking, one day I'd actually go with you. I said, what did you buy? I said, you need a 10, I have one. And you're 6'8", that fucking 10's 5x5. Hello. He
Well,
goes,
you're sitting
I said,
down.
I said, sitting down. Yeah, but sitting down, his head had still hit. So I said to him, I go, but that's all right. I said, but I said, there's plenty of room in there for you. You know, my daughter and I it was kind of tight, but we still had fun. I said, but I mean, you can put two guys in a 5x5. It's really not that bad. One guy fishes one. You drill a hole in one corner, and then drill a hole in the opposite corner. Put your gear in the middle. It's fine. Anyways, he goes, "Yeah, you ready for this? This is the fucking kick in the ass." Because last winter, did I go out there? Yeah, last winter. He sees me going out ice fishing. Doesn't say word one. Doesn't say word one. What does he have? He's got a brand new battery operated 8-inch fucking auger with an extension.
Oh my
Nice.
goodness. He did more than think about ice fishing. He went all out.
I go, dude. He's, yeah, I'll give that to you too. I don't know. I said, that's like $500. We'll figure something out. He goes, no. He goes, you're good. And I'm like, so now I got an auger. I'll have to find out. I'll have to wind up doing something.
Wow, what a guy.
Yeah, I can't let him. But that's just how he is. He's the same guy that gave me $1,000 to take him to the fucking airport
Oh wow.
when I was out of work.
You need to ask him if he's got a black scar or whatever they're called, those things to fish finder.
Right. Hey, P. Nascos, what's up, buddy? Great to see you. Hope everything's all right. Swamp Donkey. Good to see you too, my
Swamp
friend.
Donkey. Swamp Donkey. I haven't been on, I'm not ignoring you. I haven't been on Steve and Susie's Facebook page. I locked myself out somehow.
Well, P. Nascos, we're doing, you know.
And Dish, I wouldn't be asking him if he's got a fish finder. I'd be asking him if he's looking for a girlfriend. Just saying.
Well, his wife did die
Oh, how long ago?
a year ago, April.
Oh,
That's long enough. Call him up. I'd be heartbroken.
I feel so bad for him. He's an absolute great guy.
The thing is, you were there for him, Mike, is what he's trying to tell you.
But if you remember the TV show Friends, he is Kramer. You know, tinfoil hat. Are they out to get me? Are they? You know, he's just. And he walks in my house the same fucking way.
Ah.
No announcement, no knock, no nothing. Hey, Mike, I'm like, dude, you got to stop doing that. I got I got a teenage daughter and a 21-year-old.
oh yeah.
Almost a 22-year-old.
You mean
They come out of the shower. They come out of the shower in a towel or something, and they see you, they're gonna freak. Well, I know that you wouldn't. I'm not. Nobody's saying that you're. I'm just saying that they'll freak. You know. I'll quit sending you funny shit, Steve. Yeah, P. Nassau's, we're doing all right. I'm you know, life throws you a curve every once in a while, and right, Dish.
Yes.
You just swing at it.
Yeah, life sent me a couple of curves once. Name was Dish and Shalisa. Walked right through my door.
Right.
Bam!
I wish I was there for that. I wish I was there for your birthday too.
That would have been so cool.
If things were different, you know, I'd be there.
Oh yeah.
It's just so hard now to.
Life is life. Family comes first,
Yeah.
always.
I just got to make sure somebody's here, and it's hard for them to do it. So it's like,
Yeah.
well, the wife can do it, but it's hard for the girl. You know. But that's cool seeing everybody come in. Swamp Donkey's here, Pinasca,
Right
Molly
on.
Gunman, Vanessa.
I just don't
Yeah,
want Swamp Donkey to be mad at me.
Hey Candy,
Yeah, he said
And
he'll
even-
quit sending you funny shit.
and even missed the first comment tonight.
Right on.
The one and
Mr.
only.
J. Watt.
The one and only
Yep.
J. Watt.
What I'll do, Swamp Donkeys, when I get back on there, it'll take me like an hour and a half to go through all your posts, and then I'll comment. He sends me a lot of cool shit.
I still can't believe I accidentally got J. Watt mixed up with somebody else when we used to be on what's his name's chats. I feel like an idiot.
Blasphemy.
I do. I feel really bad.
How'd you get him mixed up?
So there was J. Watt. If you're still here, help me out. What's his name that owned the property but didn't own it? He used to go to SHOT Show all the time. I think he lived in Tennessee.
You're the only 10 I see.
You're the only 10 I see. It was me, him, Jay Watt, and another gentleman. I think the other gentleman was from Canada, and the other gentleman used to be like your old boss's husband, and sit side saddle Mary, so you get the side profile.
Yeah.
And then there was Jay Watt. And Jay Watt's icon, now that that night that Jay Watt laughed at me and told me I was silly, pretty much. Jay Watt's icon was the sandy bum of a woman.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Okay. So I got him confused. I know, how can he get a rear end confused with a guy that's sitting side Sally Mary? But I did. I got them confused for some reason. And I remember being on here one night, and I said, "But Jay, what? You used to come on the live all the time, and what's his name?" And he didn't. He didn't.
Okay,
So,
I got you.
but I felt bad. I felt like an idiot. I do too, PNASCARs. It's hard.
Hey, P-NASCARs.
I'll do my best to try. Friday nights is super duper tough. So, as another person used to, they'll just they just take over certain nights. Well, I'm just gonna take over Saturday night. No, but I actually almost did one on a Sunday night, but Jay Watt with the glasses. You know what was his name? Do you remember Jay Watt? I call him an old time because he was older than me. Probably wasn't older than me by much, but remember he lives on a farm. See, some names I can get right off the bat, and some names.
Uh-huh.
It's not, but just tell me. See? But they're all good guys.
Mm-hmm.
It was funny because what's his name would put the chat on, and you never see him. You'd see him come in and gone. 8 hours. This thing will be running all day long.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Talk about
He's gone too.
George.
Yeah, he's gone too. They're all gone. It's terrible.
Talking about George.
Yeah. Yeah, he would on
No,
on
I can't remember his YouTube name. Holy
G
shit.
Mangos
G Mangos. Thank you.
on the weekends. Jay Watt, please tell me when I'm wrong. I'm not even being funny. Tell me when I'm wrong. On the weekend chat that he would do, he'd set up the chat. We'd shoot the shit. He'd be in for a little bit, and then he's gone. And the rest of us will be there for. I'm telling you, I'm talking long time. Yeah, I'd leave and come back, and they'd still be there.
Yeah, he used to do some marathons, that's for sure.
But they were good guys. They weren't, you know. Well, they got to be because Jay Watt's still part of this chat. So I have 3 in my knife ring on here right now. Oh, really? A lot of those are private chats. Yeah, I know. But I should have probably said that part. I told you to correct me if I'm wrong. They were fun though, weren't they? Though, Jay Watt. Why
G
the fuck
Mangos
doesn't
used to be a good chat for years, and then all of a sudden it got right towards the end, get all kinds of drama and shit and arguments.
Oh, I can't do it. I'm on the other side. I'm on StreamYard. Shit. Dish,
Mhm.
when you give somebody, what do you call it? When you make them a moderator,
Oh, yeah.
right? Are moderators allowed to add moderators?
I can look and see. I don't think so, but I can look.
If you can add a moderator, will you please add Pete Nascars? Because I don't know why he's been on here for years and he ain't a fucking mod in my fucking chat. And it's kind of bothering me.
Well.
I can't do it from here because I'm on my phone. I'm not on my computer.
No, I can't do it. I'm sorry.
All right, next chat I do, remind me to go on my,
I will do that.
All
Remind me
she
to go
can
on my
do is
laptop.
throw them out.
Right?
Wait, can you even do that anymore? Because they changed that for a while.
Let
yeah.
me look again. This is
Remember
fun.
G Plus? G Plus was fun. I like G Plus.
Says channel activity, go to channel, report, remove, put user in timeout, or hide user from this channel.
Don't do any of that because he's our
No
friend.
way. I was just about to say how rude.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that to Pete because he's our buddy.
Hands off the button. Hands off the button. You remember the good old days throwing trolls out? Oh my God,
yeah.
that used to be so much fun. Getting attacked. It's like a shooting gallery.
You're not gonna.
So tell me about the meteor that hit the East
Oh yeah.
Coast.
So today in Massachusetts and New England, because it was heard and felt in the state of Rhode Island, and southern New Hampshire. Anyway, there was reports of a bang, right? And people are like, "Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Do you feel that?" All over the social media. And I'm like, I talked to a buddy of mine who lives in the next town over. And I'm like, "Do you hear?" Nope. Talk to my neighbor. Nope. I hear nothing. You know. So I don't know what these fucking people are talking about. And I don't know, a half hour or so later, it came out that meteor comes shooting through the sky, broke our atmosphere, hit our atmosphere, and fell into Cape Cod Bay in Massachusetts.
Wow.
And So the meteorologists were saying a meteor can go anywhere from 25,000 miles an hour. That's 25,000, not 2,500. I read it right. 25,000 miles an hour to 617. I think I read it right. If I read it right. And of course, he said that depends all on size and blah, 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 blah. All right, I'll have to put one on tomorrow and I'll tell you which one's yours and which one's mine. All right. My Dad, you have a sweatshirt? And then I never see it again.
Oh yeah.
But then one of them's actually too small for me. So I give it to her. And I'm not smart enough to tag it, Yeah, so when it broke the sound, of course it broke the sound barrier, by a long shot.
Right.
So it was more than just a sonic boom. It apparently, from what people are saying, they thought the sky was falling. And
It's Trump's fault.
well, they actually there was no. The only reason they know that it wasn't a very large meteor is because there was no seismic's the wrong word. What's the word they used? There was no change in the waves, so it was 50 mile an hour, blowing 50 mile an hour here. There was boats sank and everything that were moored, on their moorings and stuff. Those boats have sank. They're gone. But there was no, so they don't think that it was, it wasn't big enough to cause any. But I was talking to Dish offline, and I says to Dish, I'm like, can you imagine being a fisherman or being on a cruise ship and a fucking meteor hits that would be fucking unbelievable.
Yeah. No
SKS,
shit.
how are you, kid?
Hey, SKS.
They said
No,
that one was about the
I was
size of
thinking of the
shut the
car-
fuck up, Chezo.
I was thinking of the cartoon version of that meteor. All this
Yeah.
big booming and rambling, blah, 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 and then it goes. Bloop.
Yeah.
Little.
I know. I got to get Dish on TikTok because I have this guy. He puts these videos out, and
China's stealing your information.
he doesn't make them, but he just shares them. But it's like they'll show a picture of like a midget golfing.
Yeah.
Right? And then they'll show a picture of a regular sized person getting hit with like a spitball.
Yeah.
And it's the funniest fucking shit. I'm telling you.
Is that the one they show the little person diving into a pool and then you see blip in a cup or whatever?
Yes. Oh my God. Fucking laugh.
Yeah, that's the cartoon version I had of that meteor.
Redneck Prepper. How the fuck have you been?
Hey, Redneck, long time no see. What's up?
Oh, and I heard, who told me? Dish, was it you? No.
Dish doesn't tell you anything.
No, somebody told me. Was it Ohio? I think it was Ohio. Tommy, I'm a redneck Cockerham.
Oh yeah, he passed
That he
away.
passed away.
So
Just came up with the term vegan. She said she would use it for people that got the bacon ban.
So you apologize to Jay Watt to getting him confused with somebody else, but you don't apologize to Dish for putting her in the same category with Ohio, for Pete's sakes.
What do you mean? I never put Dish in the same category as Ohio. What are you talking about?
Was it Dish that told me, or was it Ohio?
It was one of us. Somebody did. Somebody told me about him.
It was Ohio. I feel bad for Redneck Cockerham because he was sick for a while there.
Yeah. And he was a good guy too. He was one of the good guys.
Jay Watt said, "I'm innocent, I tell you."
Jay Watt, you still haven't told me that guy's name that used to sit side Sally Mary like this. You got a side profile of him.
You remember the guy that used to do the metal detecting who only sat sideways?
Is that the guy from England?
No, he was a regular guy. Regular guy.
That's fucked up. But funny as all fuck. No, he's a regular guy.
He's a regular guy.
Wait, didn't you steal a fucking metal detector?
No, I don't think so. I don't ever remember metal detecting.
It was all just a nightmare.
It was a bad nightmare.
You finally woke up, and
Yeah.
there you were out in the woods with a shotgun and a smelly old cup.
You had a smelly old cup. Are those pink metal detectors, anyways?
Mikey, what is it you want to know? Okay, Jay Watt. Back in the old private chat that we used to have on the weekends. Okay.
Oh, so
I just went
G
through this
Mangles
with you a little while back.
wasn't the guy?
Nope.
The guy I got you confused with.
Oh.
And he used to sit like this, so you got a side profile of him. I believe he was from Canada. What was his name? You know everything about the state of Massachusetts and Whitey Bulger and all that. I know you know this motherfucker's name.
Third base. Who was on second?
And I wish I had your memory, by the way, Jay Watt. God, I wish I had your memory.
You still got the memory. It's just slow as shit.
It's terrible.
Come on.
No, it bothers me because my grandfather had dementia and stuff, so it bothers me.
Oh, stop it. Somebody could ask you about any football game from now to 1960 and you could spit
No.
everything out of it.
Just the Patriots games, but you know.
Yeah. All I remember is a deflated football. That's it.
Stop it. Don't even fucking
I was
start.
old that day.
I think it's the only time Aaron Rodgers ever stuck up with Tom Brady.
Right, yeah.
And Aaron Rodgers says, I do the same thing. We don't deflate him, but that's how we like him like that. And, you know.
We like deflated balls.
Yeah. He fucked you guys pretty good, though, huh?
Oh, yeah, big time.
He fucks a lot. I'll tell you what. Apparently, he's really not a nice human being. I guess he doesn't talk to his family.
Mm-hmm.
Who, Tom Brady?
No.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
Second base. Oh.
Now, if his family is a bunch of moochers, like, oh, you're not giving us enough money, well, then guess what? Then I wouldn't talk to them either.
Yeah.
But that's not what I hear.
How come we never get season tickets?
Right.
Because you're all assholes.
But No, but they say he's not really a nice person out of football.
Well, I know when he played for the Jets, he was a jerk then too.
Yeah.
To the coach,
Yeah.
the bald guy. I can't remember his name right now, but
Yeah, the guys ain't there no more because they're on their 18th coach in the last 14 years.
that's it.
All right, Jay Watt. Thanks, buddy. And I can't believe you don't remember his name off the top of your head. I finally stumped you.
Where's Gear when you need him?
Right.
I know. Fucking that kid. People want to know why I call him a class historian.
Right.
You know? Yeah, but he's all done this year. Watch fucking Pittsburgh will go like fucking 4 and fucking 13.
Right. Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping. How about Mike Vrabel though, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you remember his real name? Well, don't give his real name in case, you know. But he was a cool dude, though. I really didn't hang out and chat with people I didn't. Well, I shouldn't say that.
Pete Ascar said that time when Mike came out of the porta potty.
That was a lot of fun. My wife was at that game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I shaved in the parking lot, and she goes, "You're not using shaving cream?" I'm like, "No shit, right?" Yeah.
Ow.
It was a preseason game against Kansas City. Packed house. Packed house.
Yeah.
Preseason packed house.
Now, were you a real man and rinsed your razor in a mug of beer?
No, I didn't drink that. Driver of all, Pete Nascar's. He was so fun. He was a good guy. But one night, Pete Nascar's, I don't know if you remember this. We were on a chat, and we weren't on that, you know, Dish's old boss's chat. We were on mine. And he's out of the, like, we were talking about something totally different. And out of the blue, he pipes out with, "Hey, birthday brother." I go, "What, buddy?" He goes, "Do your kids go to that school that's right near your house?"
Oh yeah.
And I go, "Come again?"
He
And
did the same thing to me.
he goes, "Do your kids go to the school that's right near your house?" And I went, "We'll have to just
Uh-oh.
later." Okay.
Right. Yeah.
And click on that link for me. Movie.
Okay.
Booby's a cool kid.
Oh,
Yeah, see, SKS remembers that.
Yeah, driver.
So I did. I talked to him later.
Time and he said, "Is this your house?" or something like that. And he had it on Google Maps or something like that. And I'm like, "Driver, put the phone down."
But I get, you know what though?
Yeah.
I get it because, you know, he was a driver, man. And when you drove, you saw, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then now he's not driving anymore. And now he found something else to play with. And I often find myself, if I'm watching a YouTube channel or something, especially if it's out of Maine, and they'll do a name of a lake, I will fucking go to the name of that lake and I will blow it up and I'll put it on, what do you call it, on what's the setting there so you can see the houses and shit. Anyways, I'll put it on that.
Uh-huh.
And
Street setting.
yeah.
Street view.
And so, I mean, I can see why you did it. Just, you don't need to tell, the internet.
Discretion. I used to love his stories, about driving famous people around and shit.
Yeah.
He had great stories.
Didn't
Yeah,
his wife come out? Didn't his wife come out in a bra one night or something?
Showed her hoo-ha and everything else, didn't it? Or her butt.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Her butt.
Her
She
butt.
laying on the couch with a chihuahua
That was
precariously laying between her legs.
So what was the link for that he sent?
you coming out of the porta potty.
Oh, okay.
That is
I
so
have that
strange. 'Cause
saved somewhere, I think.
I remember that commercial.
Dish, in case I don't, do me a favor, download it, will you?
Sure.
And yeah, that day was a lot of fun. And the whole year I was the fucking what do you call it, guy?
Outhouse guy.
What the fuck did they call me? I forget what they call me. But it has something to do with
Porta
Yeah.
potty John.
porta potty. Yeah. I had one girl who used to call me camo guy because I was always wearing, when it got cold, I'd always wear my big camo jacket. So when it got cold.
Oh, okay.
But then we were sitting, I'll never forget, my wife and I were sitting there at the game and they played it on the Jumbotron. And
Your 15 minutes of fame, buddy.
yeah, but then the whole season, that was August. Dude, I went to fucking January. There he is. And then there's people like I never even met. Like, not that I met everybody, but you know what I'm saying. Like, never, because you get season tickets and you're there for fucking so many years. People's faces are familiar to you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the lady with the New Orleans fucking necklaces.
Oh yeah, the beads.
Yeah, she's actually sat way down the other side of the field from me, but I never bumped into her. Not one time. Not one time. But we were in the parking lot one day, and this guy just like staring at me. You know, they're right beside us. You know, they're tailgating right beside us, and looking at me. He goes, "Dude, you're the guy walking out of the porta potty, aren't you?" It's just everybody stopped laughing.
Why, yes, I am.
I go,
You know, it was.
I said,
it
"You want
was
my
like
autograph?"
when
And,
I went to the Super Bowl when I was living in New Orleans, I noticed that about the crowd. It's like so many people knew each other in that crowd. It was weird.
Driver
Like-
was in the knife circle. That's cool. And it was weird. Him and I share the same birthday. 'Cause a lot of people don't have that birthday. I mean, I shouldn't say that. A lot of people they don't. A lot of people that I know, not many. Like he was the only one I knew that ever had my birthday.
I thought
You know what I mean?
Tolly had your birthday too.
Who?
Tolly.
No,
No?
just Driver's the only one. Driver and George Jones.
I thought there was somebody else on YouTube that had it.
No. George Jones, and then the only other famous. Well,
Not Stump?
not that I didn't know him. Obviously, I didn't know this person, but I looked it up one year. Like, who's on your birthday? It was some guy. Jesse Owens was a track star back in the 30s or something. He was an Olympian.
Jesse Owens was a phenomenon.
Yeah, and
Run,
so I share his
Jesse,
birthday.
run.
I don't know if I share his birth. I don't know. I don't on the George Jones. I don't know if George Jones and I shared a birthday or that's the day he died. One or the other. But I know September 12th with George Jones means something. Thank you. I saw the last name on the link. So yes, thank you.
The birthday for me, it's not my birthday. I had one friend growing up. We were in 6th grade together. We had the same birthday, but it was my brother's birthday, June 8th. I have met so many people in my life that have that same birthday. It's phenomenon.
Now, I know the girl growing up on my street, one of my neighbors, her birthday was the 11th. I think I have a cousin that was the 13th. Hers was the 13th. But I never met, I mean, other than Driver,
What
I
month?
never,
September?
yeah, I never met anybody who was born on September 12th.
How in the heck did I remember that? All right, now count back
I
Nine-
understand, Jay Watt. I got you.
count back 9 months from that, and what event happened?
It was my father's birthday. My father's birthday is January 7th.
There you go.
Oh, I figured that out when I was like fucking 14 years old, 13 years old.
They even
That's why
wrote a rap song about that.
when I coached Pop on football, the kids were signing up and they were born like in November of 78. And I said, "Oh," I said, "You're a Blizzard baby." And the fucking old man, the father, started pissing himself laughing. This kid's
Oh my God, that's funny.
This kid's like 8 years old, right? And he goes, "What's a Blizzard baby?" And I go, "Never mind. Just things that come out of my mouth, I shouldn't like make sure it doesn't come to word form." And it's just because I said that. And the old man is still, his father is still busting his balls. I mean, he's busting a guy laughing. And he goes, "I got to tell the wife this one." I go, "Jesus Christ, don't, she'll hate me for the whole fucking year." He's like, "No, she won't. She'll laugh." I'm like, "Okay." Jesus Christ, first night of fucking practice. Now, the sign-ups is like March, April. The first night of practice is August 1st. That's 5 months. 4 months. First night of practice, a woman come right over to me. And she says, "Are you Coach Mike?" I says, "I am." And she said, "I'm Tommy's mom." Yes, he's my Blizzard baby. And my jaw hit the fucking grass. I'm stepping on my tongue. I'm like, "I'm wicked sorry." I said, "I'm wicked sorry." I said, "I hope I didn't cause any." She goes, "No." She says, "My husband told me." She says, "I couldn't stop laughing." I said, "We had that conversation." I said, "I begged him not to tell you." He goes, "Oh my God, no, that was funny." I'm like, "Okay, I'm glad you guys have a sense of humor like me."
That was a big thing in New York after the blackout babies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Long, cold winters.
Well, yeah. Well, it's like, it's like anybody born in 46 after everybody came home from the war. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The boomers.
There's a reason why they call them baby boomers.
Yeah, buddy.
It is what it is. Oh, it's 1:15, 1:17 a.m.
Yes, sir.
I gotta wake up with her in the morning, take her to work.
That lawnmower's catching up with me today.
I have to leave here at 7:20, so that gives me 6 hours sleep.
Swamp Donkey, I'll try to get back on that Facebook if I can. I had some family stuff I had to deal with. And I'll catch up with you if you're still here. Scooby Dooby Doo.
All right, you guys. I hate to do this.
That's okay, Mikey. This was awesome.
I promise I hate doing this, but I gotta,
Understandable, Dad,
I do have to go.
husband.
And tomorrow's gonna be a long, fun day.
Oh, and you get to play with electrical.
Well, not too much. No.
Remember, just don't let the smoke out of the wires because nothing's any good
No,
after
there shouldn't
that.
be any electrical in the CV joint. Well, yeah, with the battery with my daughter, yeah. Yeah. At least she has a regular vehicle where the battery's under the hood, not like in a fucking back seat somewhere.
Oh, love that. I had a friend. I can't even. I think she drove a Chrysler. You had to take the wheel well liner out to get at her battery. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah, there's my Dodge Aries was the same way, but you got to turn so to change the battery.
Turn the wheel.
As long as you turn the wheel, you don't have to take the tire off. And it was a tight. You had to wiggle it, but yeah, that sucked. My wife's Grand Cherokee, her battery's not under her hood. It's under one of the seats, I think. Something like that.
Yeah, I heard the Teslas are really bad when you got to change your battery.
I know she's
Sorry,
wearing a hat again tonight too. She's back to wearing caps. I love that. That's like sexy.
Thank you, Mike.
You guys, thank you all for coming in. It was great seeing everybody. Jezzo, all you guys. Jay Watt, K Candy, multi gunman, PNASCARs, SKS, all you guys. Who did I miss? Vanessa, Guns Girl. It was cool that you guys all came in. It was great seeing everybody. I am going to do my best to get more, to be more, what do you call it?
Reliable.
What the fuck's that word I'm looking for? Consistent.
Consistent.
That's a good one.
So, all right. But I will see you guys later. We're out of here. You too. Thank you for coming on.
Anytime.
Oh, yeah. Gia was here too.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you,
Gia. Yep.
See you, everyone, in 3 months. I'm going to slap him. If I ever meet him, I'm going to slap him right now.
Get him.
All right, you guys. Good night. We'll see you.
Right,
Ciao, everybody.